Look, let me start with a situation that might feel uncomfortably familiar. You wake up, check your bank account, and think, okay, I'm not broke, but I'm also one unexpected bill away from stress. You make decent money. You're doing most of the right things. You pay your bills. You're not reckless. But somehow, it never feels like you're actually getting ahead. You're saving a little, investing a little, yet wealth still feels like something that happens to other people. And here's the really frustrating part. Nobody ever explains why this phase feels so confusing, or what actually comes after it. Because the truth is, wealth doesn't happen all at once. It happens in stages. And most people never make it past stage 1, not because they're lazy or bad with money, but because nobody ever told them what stage they were actually in. Here's the thing. If you don't know which stage of wealth you're in, you will keep using the wrong strategy and
found that 72% of Americans report feeling stressed about money, regardless of income level, which tells us something important. More money does not automatically equal peace, progress, or clarity. So instead of income brackets, net worth charts, or age-based milestones, we're going to talk about the 3 psychological and mathematical stages of wealth, the stages that actually determine whether you move forward or stay stuck. Stage 1, financial survival. This is the stage nobody wants to admit they're in, because on the surface, it doesn't always look bad. You might be employed, paying rent, making minimum payments, even saving a little. But here's what defines stage 1. Your financial life is reactive. Money comes in, money goes out, and whatever's left determines how you feel that month. Here's what most people don't realize. According to the Federal Reserve,
the psychology of stage 1. This stage is ruled by scarcity thinking. Your brain is constantly asking, can I afford this? What if something goes wrong? Should I wait until next paycheck? And when your brain lives in survival mode, it does 2 things. It avoids long-term thinking. It seeks short-term relief. That's why people in stage 1 often overuse credit, avoid looking at their numbers, feel guilty about spending and saving. Now, this is important. There is nothing wrong with you if you're here, but you cannot invest your way out of stage 1. Which brings us to stage 2, financial stability, the most dangerous stage. This is where things get really interesting, because stage 2 is where people think they're building wealth. You have an emergency fund, a stable income, retirement contributions.
The psychology of stage 2. Stage 2 is ruled by comfort bias. You're not desperate anymore, but you're not free either. So you tell yourself things like, at least I'm better than most people. I'll focus on wealth later, once I get one more raise. Now, you might be thinking, isn't stability the goal? Stability is a milestone, not the destination, because stage 2 quietly teaches you to protect what you have instead of expanding what's possible, which leads to lifestyle creep, risk avoidance, and decades of slow progress. This is where most people plateau permanently, unless they understand stage 3. Stage 3, financial leverage, where wealth actually comes from. Stage 3 is not about working harder, it's about changing the role money plays in your life. Here's what most people don't realize. Wealth isn't built by saving more, it's built by ownership and leverage. In stage 3, money works without your time. Decisions compound. Income becomes optional. The math of stage 3. Let's compare 2 people. Person A saves $1,500 per month, 7% annual returns, 30 years. Result, approximately $1.7 million. Person B builds or buys assets producing $3,000 per month, reinvests for 10 years, then maintains. Result, cash flow for life plus equity growth.